you know, this needs to be updated, not necessarily me or anybody, any of my team that are in the local offer group or steering group. In terms of getting through to, we are funded, let me rephrase, we are hosted, Send Power is hosted by one of the voluntary sector organisations that reside in Haringey, which is the Bridge Renewal Trust. We also have links with Public Voice. So it actually, things do disseminate, that the information is getting passed out. And yes, there's always, as you say, Jackie, there will always be more to do. There is always going to be different ways to attract different people, but nothing actually beats word of mouth. And for the work that we've collectively done to get the local offer to where it is, when I say that I'm impressed, it's a really big deal, because we are actually impressed as parents, and Jackie, Anne and everybody sitting on that side of the room as Haringey officers will attest to that, because we moan a lot when things are not right. But when it's good, isn't that right, Jackie? When it's good, it's good. And there are always updates, so the information is getting out there.
Excellent. Well, thank you, Amanda. That was probably a really good moment to finish. I'm just going to draw the committee's attention to a couple of the bits on the last slides. I'm just going to sort of, we won't go into discussion at this point, because I think everyone's probably sat through enough tonight. But so the savings and KPIs, I think for the next year, you say about the £1.5 million worth of savings on page 40. Obviously, you're going to come back with how you're achieving that, but I suppose from the scrutiny and the council's perspective, we're obviously, that concern is to ensure that the person is still getting that great service, and that in making those savings, there's no detriment to the outcomes for the young people that are having the services that we are newly commissioning or doing differently. The next steps on transition, on the next couple of pages, I think for me the one bit that's missing, and actually this is great because it picks up on a lot of what we've been talking about tonight, and as Anne said, moving forward, once we've got that wealth of data behind it, will be a lot easier to actually maybe scrutinise it a little bit more easily. The one bit I'm not seeing so much is around how we've got the whole systems co-production with parent carers and young people on one of the boxes on the page 41. But as we're sort of looking at this service, young people are at the heart of it, and obviously it's ensuring that as that co-production process is happening, that they are embedded and they have got that power within that co-production process to enact change and to re-evaluate their outcomes from services that they are involved in. So I think, especially on the last page, on page 42, it's great. It's around the operational, it's around governance, it's around health, North of Central London local authorities, benchmarking, progress, working collaboratively. I think it's just, for me, it's that core of the families and the young people in that, and I think it's how that comes across in the presentation next year, and how we sort of see that as the golden thread going through that whole work, because it is there, we know it's there, but it would just be great if next year we can get that as that evidence as part of that process, because these are all very high-powered parts you're going to be doing here, especially around governance, but it's really understanding how that young person those young people have helped sort of put that together and make sure that that's it provides the services that are really useful and to them, and obviously to us. So thank you very much. I am going to close the meeting if we've got no other comments, because I think we have gone well over time, but I just want to say it's really hard to do different scrutiny panels, so many of us all wanting to ask you questions. I do want to say at the end, we do appreciate all the hard work. I know we are here to ask the difficult questions, but I will say, as Councillor Brabazon has pointed out and Councillor Desnevis, we do appreciate the excellent work that's underpinning a lot of this. We just want to know more. Thank you very much. Okay. Right.